Hello, and welcome back to Weekly Workout Update number 2. Um, and just going to be giving an update on my progression in the gym, um, my new markers, and what I am planning to do going forward. Starting off, I did achieve a 205 bench press for a 1 rep on 2 consecutive sets. Which is putting me back at my personal best before my neck and shoulder injury. Um, so going forward, I am just going to focus on my reps, not going any lower than 5 rep maxes, focusing on my form, uh, building some shoulder strength and some muscular endurance. I won't hit another 1 rep max bench press attempt for another 3 weeks. This upcoming Monday, I will be attempting a 1 rep max on my deadlift. Now, 3 weeks ago, I did a 3 rep max of 315. Now, that was with my wrist wraps, um, but that is a personal best that I was able to achieve back before my neck and shoulder injury. I want to say of March of last year, before my neck and shoulder locked up on me, and I had to deload and keep um, my shoulder work and a lot of my grip stuff down, and focused on my endurance, got some rest, and focused on a hypertrophy phase and a conditioning phase in my workout plan. So uh, I plan to be trying to attempt a 325 deadlift and possibly as much as 330. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I feel pretty good going into the gym, and we're gonna see. Could happen, could not. But I mean, obviously, doing 3 reps at 315, I should be able to deadlift a little bit more than that. I want to try to get 2 or 325. We'll see how I feel after the warm ups. Um, Another update as well is my continuation on my supplement test run of ecdysтерone. So some interesting things were happening. Obviously, I don't contribute my 205 bench press to the ecdy. I had literally been taking it for a day and a half at that point. So I couldn't see it making that much of a difference on my lifts by then. However, this Saturday, with some of my more endurance type lifting, I was doing my full body routine like normal. My leg work, because I always start with leg exercises on Saturdays, was very good, very clean, felt very, very good on all of my lifts. Standard though, I was working on my quads, hamstrings, that kind of thing, doing some superset type movements and some trying to really, really focus on like some of the more full body movements, Romanian deadlifts, lunges. There was some light leg press work. Finished up with some isolation type exercises, leg extension, and then did some drop sets on my leg curls. Um, the big difference came in when I was doing some back exercises. I was doing a lat pull down machine at 130, and I was doing 70-pound bent over rows with an easy bar, underhand, trying to really focus in on my lats. And I noticed a difference in my endurance there. I was doing 130 for 12, no problem. And then doing 15 at for the 70-pound bent over rows. Felt really, really good, very clean, full extension, full flex, taking my time on the reps. Was once again just trying to focus on hypertrophy, putting blood into my muscles. Felt really, really good. I then finished up with some light cable work for some pullovers. Was doing sets of that to failure. Trying to mostly hit my upper part of my lat. Trying to try to fill out my spread. And felt very, very good. Didn't feel too tired at all, which brought me over to the Incline dumbbell bench, which is where I saw probably the most improvement. Normally, I've slowly worked up back to 50-pound incline dumbbell presses for about 10 to 12, depending on how well my shoulder and neck feel. They get better every day. But it's been consistently like with that, like 12, like absolutely nothing left in the tank. And that's been about a standard for about the last 3 weeks or so. But this Saturday, I did a warm-up set, and then I grabbed the 50s and was ready to go to business. So I believe I completed a set of 12 and felt suspiciously fresh. I even kind of did a double take where I kind of sat it down, walked away, and then I looked over and kind of just stared at the weights like, do I need to go up? So on the second set, I decided just to keep the weight the same and to try to see what reps I could go to. And I went through the reps. I ended up getting to 15, and once again felt really, really good on that. I didn't feel like I was exhausting my shoulder at all. There wasn't a lot of pain in my neck or anything like that. Felt very, very good about it. So I decided to rack the 50s and went for the 55s. By now I'm already, a warm-up set and 2 sets deep into my exercise, and now I'm bumping the weight up. So I decided to just see where my reps went. I'm kind of now going on some uncharted territory, so I'm just kind of now feeling out the weight. I did, I believe, 3 more sets. The first 2 sets felt very good. I was able to get to 12, doing 55s, and then on that third set with the 55s, I completed 11 and went down to try to go for a 12, and it just was not there. I wasn't going to try to attempt to force out anything, try to jerk or nothing. I went down. It was not there. I just put the weights down. And from there, I went over, cleaned my station, and I finished up with some pec fly, high rep sets going to 20. Felt pretty easy. Once again, not trying to hurt my shoulder or neck, so I was just going for some high rep, hypertrophy sets. I did 3. I was running on a little bit of crunch time at that point, so I was just trying to finish my sets and go. But looking like I'm getting some very decent, noticeable improvement on my chest exercises and a little bit on my back exercises. Now we are going to see how well it does for my deadlift. I have already mentioned that I'm back to the strength markers on my squat. I'm back to the markers on my deadlift, and now back up to my bench press personal best. So hopefully going forward, all of these new or all of these new attempts are going to be personal bests. I'm going to be pushing my numbers up, and if it is to be shown, I think the ECD has made some slight improvements. Now, how far those are going to go, I have no idea, but I do have a whole nother bottle of this. So I have this bottle, and I have a second bottle that I will be using. I'm taking 3 a day right now, and um, about 6 hours apart in the morning, in the afternoon, and right after dinner, before bed, kind of time period. So we'll see how far this goes. I should be able to get about almost 6 weeks of this. So we'll see how far it gets. I'm already kind of feeling some slight improvement, and that's week 1 down. So I imagine we're going to see how far it takes me. In another 3 weeks, I will be back to my bench press 1 rep max, and we will see how well this little experiment goes. But so far, some pretty promising results. As far as my diet is concerned, I'm still technically bulking, although I'm trying to still maintain about 165. So far, that's about consistent around 165 to 166. I'm really trying to get the best go out of the ECD as I can. And still going forward, I will be making another video about the ecdysterone that I'm taking, and basically ecdysteroids in general, what they are, how they can help, the difference between something like ecdy and terkesterone, which I'm also planning to start a little experiment with down the road. So, but as far as what I'm eating, it's still consistent with what I normally eat, which I will show you in another video, and still just trying to maintain and maybe eke out, a little caloric surplus, depending on what I have for dinner. So that is this week in a show, which is about the first completed week of the new year, 2022. I'm very excited to see what goals I can reach here in the new year, and also see how much I can grow this channel in the new year. I will hopefully be starting a Instagram account. I have some TikTok ideas, and possibly setting up some things on Facebook, getting ready for some big things coming this year. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.